guys. Hi friends. Welcome to Shiko Hope TV USA. My name is Shiko Hope, and as usual, this is where we all belong. This is where we say in our Zekanda, we give you hope. We tell you never give up, never lose hope, and always keep hope alive. If this is your first time here, welcome to this family. And if this is not your first time here, welcome back. Guys, today I have a surprise. Yeah, you have been hearing about my cyber guy, but today he is here with us, guys. So get your notebooks ready, get your pens, grab a seat because today you are going to learn more about application, green card application. Get ready, and before you do that, subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button because this information is powerful. Okay, now let me bring up my cyber guy because he's ready to share the information you have been asking. And here he is. Hi,
Hello,
guys.
guys. Hello, Shikoho. Yes,
Welcome to Shikahop TV.
nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
It's been quite a long time.
You know, I have been talking about you
Yeah,
for a long time, but today we can see you now. We can now see who is this guy.
in fact, I've been receiving some calls, hundreds of calls. Yes, that's amazing. You are doing a good job.
Yes, I know. Thank you. So now, can you tell us, because they have been hearing about my cyber guy, who is this cyber guy? Who are you?
Yes, I'm the cyber guy,
Uh-huh.
but my real name is Peter Nganga, but most people call me Dickson. I run this cyber. It's called TPM Cyber. It's in Limuru. In fact, Shiko Hope used to be my neighbor when she used to live in Kenya. But she's one of the lucky winners from the cyber. And I'm very much happy because we still talk like we used, even when she left. I'm happy that you're one of my winners. Among so many, I can see now you're making some changes. You're making an impact to the society, and that's what we start from.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Now, I don't know even where we are going to start, but because today we are in June, almost the end of June,
Yeah.
and the application will start in like 4 months' time.
Yeah.
Can you tell us how to get ready? Because so many questions they have been asking. I have been trying to answer some of them, but because you
Yeah.
are here and you are the one who did for me, you know, can you tell us what are the requirements that are needed in order to make an application? What do we need?
Yes. First and foremost, you're required to have a valid passport, an international passport, to be specific. Also, you're required to have at least have KCSE certificate or at least 2 years working experience. But most cases, they consider the KCSE certificate. And normally, you should have D minus and above. Just simple as that.
Only those two requirements.
Yes. Those are the two minimum requirements that you should have.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Now, what if, let's say, for example, I'm married and I
Yeah.
don't have, my husband has a high school certificate and I don't
Yes.
have a high school certificate? What to go
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah. For this case, your husband is supposed to be the principal applicant. And you're supposed to be the beneficiary together with your children. So the moment your husband wins green card, you are already covered. So they would ask for the certificate by then because you're not the main applicant. You are just the beneficiary. So easy as that.
Hey, I think he's lost. His network is lost, but I hope he will be back. Guys, I have a list of the questions you have been telling me, Shiko. Can you answer these questions? But today we have an expert. He did the application for us. We went to his cyber and he did the application for us. So I invited him here so that he can just guide us on how to go about it. He has been telling me that you have been calling him every now and then because during last video, there is a video I did and I said this is the cyber where we did application and I gave out his number. From that video, you have been calling him and he has been answering you. Maybe you have communicated. Even at the end of this video, I'm going to give out his contacts so you can call him and you plan ahead. Okay, guys? Yeah, he's trying to come back. I know he's trying to come back. And once he's back, we are going to continue with this session. There are so many questions that you have been asking me, and I hope and I'm glad that he's here. He's going to answer these questions. Yeah, he's an expert. He has been operating for a long time. He will be telling us for how long he has been doing this. And as I told you in the previous video, he has a magic hands. His hands are blessed. Every year there has to be a winner from his cyber. And he's back, guys. And here he is.
Hello?
Hey, Mr. Dickson.
Yes.
Yeah, I am telling these people that your hands are blessed.
Yes, people do say that. I am. Indeed, I am.
Now, my question was,
yes.
What if now both of us, my husband and myself, we meet the requirements? We have the passports and we have the high school certificates.
You can have a double chance. You can apply, both of you. Wife can be the main applicant and cover the rest of the family, else the husband can. It's a choice. You can have two applications, which increases the chances, and it's well acceptable.
Wow. So that's better. If both of you have the requirements, now you have two chances.
Two applications, yeah. So it increases the chances.
Okay. Now, still on the same issue, how many applications? Maybe someone thinks I can do 10 applications, so my chances of being selected. Tell us more about that.
Multiple applications from one individual is not acceptable. You are only supposed to apply once every year. If you do more than that, that's a direct disqualification. Yes.
Wow. Now, Mr. Dickson, let us go to the photo requirements.
Yeah.
After the last month results were out, some people who were not lucky to be selected, they were telling me, Shiko, maybe it is the photo that I was taken that did not meet the requirements.
Possibly could be true.
Now, can you take us through the photo requirements?
Yes. Taking photos using your phone is also acceptable, but it must meet the requirements. The specified requirement must be met. Mostly, they recommend that you should take that photo with a white background, not any other background. Specifically, they state that it should have white background. Also, it should have 600 by 600 pixels. That's the size. Also, both ears should be visible. Ears should be visible. Kama una masikio, I don't know now what we can do about that. but both of them should be visible. And I think the reason they say both should be visible because it shows that you are looking at the camera directly. You are looking at the camera directly, so that the moment both of your ears are visible.
Visible. Wow. Still on the issue of the photos, ladies, they have been asking me, Shiko, can I do my makeup when I'm going to take the photo?
It's not advisable. Keep it natural.
Natural.
In fact, even if you have the glasses, you're not supposed to take in a photo using while wearing the glasses. You are not even supposed to take a photo when you have earrings.
Like this one.
Yes, even these ones. You are supposed to remove
nose ring.
Yes. You are supposed to remain natural as possible.
What about the religion headscarves?
Now, you see, the whole thing, this is a lottery. And of course, when it comes to lottery, they try to find something odd so that you can be eliminated. So it's also advisable. You are just only taking a photo. Just remove your headscarf for a few seconds. It doesn't hurt you that much.
Yes. Now, still on the issue of the photo, because this is where most questions were coming from. What about the guys, the men with dreads? Is it accepted?
Yeah, it's acceptable.
Also, not sure with dread.
That's acceptable. But they should be
held at the back.
At the back, like yours. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And still on the issue of the photo, someone was saying, can I smile when taking the photo?
This is not a fashion show. It's a business. You see, the moment you smile, it might alter your appearance. So you're supposed to remain as normal as possible. Yes.
Like the photo we are taken for ID, no smiling, just serious.
Yes. It will reflect exactly you. But the moment you smile, it alters your appearance. Yeah.
And they are not interested with their teeth. They're interested with their ears.
This is not police intake or army intake. They are not interested with your teeth. This is lottery. Yeah.
Okay. There is also the issue of still on the photos, because photo is like the everything.
Yeah.
Maybe you have small kid, small baby. She's so tiny, she can't sit well. You have to hold. How do you go about that? Those are the challenges that you face, right?
Yeah. What they say exactly is that you find a white sheet. You can lay the baby facing up. Now you can take the while she or he is sleeping. Is laying on that sheet, with white background.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow. So you have to try everything to capture the best caption ever.
Yes, yes. But mostly because you see, a kid can be a principal applicant, can always be a beneficiary.
Yes.
So they understand that. And you see, it's very hard to control a kid. Assume like a 2 years kid. You're trying to take a photo. Hectic. But try to get the best shot. At least a good shot. That can capture his or her face, or something that can show exactly who that person is. Yes.
Wow. I hope now the issue of the photos we have done it, because no earrings, no nose rings.
Yes,
They
no
are even
makeup.
those rings they put here, they're not
Yes,
allowed.
yes. Because you must remain as much natural as you can.
Mm.
Yeah.
And for the ladies with weaves, the big weaves that covers the ears.
That's how, because at the end of the day, those ears must be visible. If you have to add some things at the back of the ears so that they can be visible, it's okay. But if it's something like a wig, it must be held from behind.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, in short, we can say they should be like myself, the way my face is
Yes.
visible,
Yes.
like
Yes.
this. No earrings.
No earrings.
Mm.
No. 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 Although I find some have a very projected ear. You see, it sometimes it gives us hard time taking the best shot.
Yes.
So somebody has a big afro, and still you're considering now the proportion of the photo.
Yeah.
It gives you a hard time trying to recite that. So it's advisable you remain natural.
Yeah, it is
Or
advisable
you
if
can
you
even
want to
remove
go
that
to
thing.
take
Just
the
take
photo for
5 seconds.
application,
Yeah.
you be as simple as possible.
Yes. Yes.
Avoid those heavy weaves covering like half of your face.
It's not acceptable.
Okay,
Try
I
as
mhm,
simple as possible.
yes. Now let us move away from the photos requirement. I hope that one we are done with that. Now, what
Yes.
about a person? Let's say, for example, I live with my sister's kids.
Yes.
Maybe my sister is deceased. I took over. I'm now the guardian of these kids. Can I include them in the application, or what am I supposed to do so that I can include them?
Yeah. That's tricky because you share different names. So it shows that he or she is not your kid, although probably you are the guardian. So to them, I think it shows that you are not related. You are not, he or she is not your kid, unless adopted one, because you can adopt a kid. While filling now the application, you must include that it's adopted son or daughter. So this will help you while filling now the DS 260, because they will appear as if they are your own kids, but you can't add them in the middle of our application. You must start from beginning and include them as adopted son or daughter. It's acceptable that way.
Okay,
But you
so if
can include your brother or your sister
or your mother,
or your mother or your father. In fact, your mother belongs to your father. You can only include your own kids and your own wife.
your biological or adopted children.
Yes. Yeah.
So for this person who is taking care of his nieces and nephews, maybe he can go ahead and adopt them, right?
But he must provide certification for that,
Mm,
the government. You must prove this is your adopted son or
mm,
daughter, and
mm,
you have that certification from the government.
mm.
Yeah, not just verbally.
Yeah, that my sister died. I'm now the guardian. I have to do
Yeah.
this. I have to include them.
Yeah.
That is very hard. It can cost you.
Yes.
Okay, and now what about the issue of, let's say, for example, you applied the issue of passports. You applied using the temporary passport.
Temporary
The temporary
passport
one
is
that is
East Africa.
given to go to Tanzania, Uganda, those sites.
It's also East Africa.
Uh-huh.
That is not acceptable because that you can't travel beyond East Africa, and that's why it's called a temporary passport.
Yes.
During application, you are required to provide permanent passport, not temporary. Or they don't recognize temporary passports. But since now the country is changing from now the old generation to new generation, if your old passport is still valid, you can apply with that and then apply for the new generation passport. But then if you happen to win, you must present both of them during the interview. Yeah.
Yeah.
They both belong to you.
And what about a person who applied without an ID?
It's not possible. If you don't have an ID, you don't have a passport.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. A person applied without a passport.
That's a direct disqualification. Because in the first place, you never met the requirements.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, there is a person, he applied without a passport and he was selected during last month's results.
Yes.
So, what advice can you give such a person? Can he go ahead with the processing, or he can just say,
that's very tricky, Shiko. Because you see, if he happen, assume like he's in case number over 20,000, which will take some time before the interview is scheduled. But now it happens that he tried now to apply for the passport. Of course, that's why they are very keen asking the day the passport was issued. So it will show this passport was applied after winning. And that's a direct disqualification.
So in short, an advice to that man.
I don't want to say anything negative, but there's no hope there. Because in the first place, he lied.
Yes.
And let me tell you, Shiko, the worst thing you can do is to lie.
Yeah.
So if you lied, what do you expect?
Denial.
Of course, there's no other choice.
Yes, because that guy was asking me, and his case number is very low. Actually, he's less than 10K.
So it means he doesn't even have time to apply for the passport. Probably it wouldn't be out by then.
Yeah, because the DS260, you have to include the passport number.
Yeah, that's what I mean. By the time he's filling now the DS260, he doesn't have the passport. So I'm sorry for that guy.
Yeah, and imagine he's a family man. He included the wife and kids. So why risk all that money?
I wouldn't advise to. I wouldn't.
Yeah, let that be an example to these guys who don't have a passport.
Yes, because why would you waste time and money for something you are almost like 80% that you are not going to go through? Just apply and just try luck next time.
Yes, you can win again.
Yes, of course. I've seen people winning twice.
Yes.
It happens.
Wow. Mr. Dickson.
Yes.
Can you talk to someone who is in, like most of my audience are in Gulf countries?
Yes.
They will not be able to go to the nearest cyber or to do the application. How can you
Yes.
assist, or what advice can you give to those guys and they want to apply?
I've seen such cases here. So what I usually advise them, just go to a good studio, take a good photo, don't edit, send it to me as it's raw. From there, I'll take from there, I'll make it, and I can apply for you. I've done many times. Because the key thing is the photo.
Yes.
So, but if you can go to a good studio and get good photos, we can fix from there.
Mm.
But don't edit the photo.
Can they, most of them, they say they are not allowed to go out.
Just take with your phone.
Oh, yeah.
Take with your phone with a white background.
Mm.
If it's specification, it's good to go. It's not necessary that you should take photo with these big cameras. No, 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 no. In fact, Shiko, there are some cameras which are better than the big cameras.
Yes.
So the key thing is the photo quality.
Mm-hmm.
If you manage to do that with the phone, well and good. If you
Yes.
can manage, if you can manage to go to the studio, that's fine.
Mm.
At the end of the day, what we need is a good photo.
Yes. Yes. And let's say, for example, it is someone who have a family back in Kenya, but he himself is in the Gulf. You can now organize with the other family members how the photos will reach you, right?
Yes, and they can, if they can. Most of the time, I prefer taking it myself.
Mm.
You
If they are in
can.
Kenya.
Yes, I prefer to take it personally.
Mm.
But if you can't, just try to send a good quality photo.
Mm.
Everything will be okay.
Yeah. If you are in Kenya, just make a point of going to the cyber, to Dickson's cyber, so that he can take the photo himself. If you are not in
Yes.
Kenya,
Yes.
now you are now good to send the photo from Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Dubai.
Yeah, and don't just take one photo.
Mm.
Take like 10 photos.
You
Send
select
like 10,
the best.
then you can choose the best.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. Mr. Dickson, this was just the video that we are just doing now. It is just for preparation.
Yes.
Telling these people what they need. If you did your high school exam and you have not gotten the certificate, get it.
Yeah, of course. Of course. That will be required during the interview.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow. Can you advise us on work experience? Have you ever seen anyone qualified with a work experience?
I've never.
They are
I've
not
never.
specific on which courses, right?
They are not. They are not. And it will be hard to convince them on that.
Mm.
Unless you are working for a big company like UN, United Nations. You can say I was somewhere, and I was given this paper.
Yeah.
The authenticity of that document, how can they prove it's genuine? They can't. And in fact, do you know one thing? The only document that the Americans are interested in is only the KCSE certificate.
Yeah.
Anything beyond is not recognized. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter
High
how
school
much you have,
certificate.
it's not recognized. they don't have a way to verify
Yes.
if it's genuine or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me too. I have never seen anyone qualifying with work experience. Guys,
I've
if you
never
know
seen
anyone
a fact.
who qualified with work experience, comment below because we need to know. We need to know because me too. I have
Yes,
never
even
seen
me,
anyone.
I need to know. I've
Mm,
never had
yeah. They say work experience, but they do not specify.
where.
Yeah, because they say you have to have 2 years of training and then
Yes.
some work experience. Now, this training, they are not specific which ones.
Which ones? Yeah.
Yeah, because people have been asking me, Shiko, I am a class 8 graduate, but I did some hair salon somewhere, beauty. I don't have anything to show. Can I apply? Now I'm like, no, sadly, no.
I've never heard of that. But I think it's because they don't have a way to verify that.
Mm,
Yeah. Because if, in fact, I had a scenario where one of the winners had failed during the interview.
mm,
And this is what happened. He was told to go to the NEC offices so that he can send a confidential report directly to their embassy. Just imagine, Chico Hope, somebody was asked what you performed best during
mm,
your KCSE examination.
mm.
He couldn't even remember.
Maybe he did long time ago. He forgot.
Yes, of course, of course. He was a Boda rider. And maybe he
Wow.
left school like 10 years ago.
He was
So,
denied.
but the best thing is that I had talked to him earlier and I told him, if you don't know anything, don't lie.
Mm,
Don't lie. Don't make a mistake of lying.
yeah,
If you lie, that's the end of you.
yeah.
Just say you don't know or you don't remember.
So was he given the visa?
Yes, this is what happened. The moment the report was sent directly now to the embassy, they never responded. So we
Mm,
had to call them and ask them if they received. Just imagine what he was told.
mm,
Come tomorrow and drop
mm.
your passport there. And he was given a
Wow.
visa.
Wow.
Just imagine that happiness he got.
Yeah, I remember you were telling me that story when we were selected.
Yes.
You were telling us to
Yes.
get our documents ready.
He lives in Sellaville, Pennsylvania. He is my
Yeah,
good friend.
I remember you were telling me that story. Now, Mr. Dickson, we are
Yes.
in June, and the next rotary is starting in October.
In October. Yeah.
Before it starts, you are going to come back again now to tell us. Now, you know, we Africans, we need to be reminded of these things.
Yes, definitely I'll come.
Yes, because we need to hear more now. You tell us, I'm ready. The
Yes.
application start on this date. Come one, come all. Maybe you'll be booking appointments because we are going to flow.
In fact, that's the truth. In fact,
Mm.
even me, hope I want to win too.
Mm.
I've been applying for many people. They win, they go, but I'm happy.
Yes.
I'm happy because I know my day is coming,
Mm.
and probably I'm the prince.
But you know, you are Moses. You are our Moses. We have to bring us. You have to bring us,
Yes.
and then you are the last one to.
Right now, let me tell you the truth. I don't have problem of hosting. I have so many hosts in almost in every state
Yes.
who are willing to host me.
Yeah.
Like now you're in Texas. I have like
Mm.
other two. Total in Texas, I have like 3.
I
So
know
I hope.
because every year you have to bring someone here.
Yes, yes, and we have a very good community in Pennsylvania, a
Mm.
Kenyan community who have passed this cyber. Just imagine they even sacrifice to host the winner they don't know, as long as from this cyber.
Yes.
Some even paid air ticket to some of the winners.
You see, yeah, because that's solidarity and unity.
Yes, yes. We are happy when we have winners. And I'm happy because I'll be the next winner. Yes.
Before you win, Mr. Dickson, before you win, can you tell
Yes.
these people? Can you tell these people that it is randomly done? Does it matter which day you apply? The first day, the last day? Have you ever done a research on your winners and see which days most that they applied on the last day they get selected? Can you tell us? Can you tell us, because we have done a research on that?
Let me not lie to you. Green card is purely 100% luck. It's there's no shortcut. And I can say the first applicants do win, because I've had the first, the middle, even the last. In fact, the winner that we are talking about, he did the last day.
Like us, remember? Even us, we were in the last day.
Yes, you did the last day. So there's no specific time that you can win. It's just God. Let me say it's God.
Yes, it's
It's
God.
just God. Yeah.
Wow,
There's no
wow.
on how to win. If you meet all requirements, the rest you leave it to God. Yes. Let no one lie to you that there is a way or a shortcut to win green card. There is none.
There isn't.
There isn't. Yeah.
It is purely randomly done.
It's purely 100% luck. As you meet all the needed requirements.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, before we go, let us do this for fun. So, which state do you prefer, or which state is your favorite?
That's a tricky question, because I have post everywhere.
That state that you like most?
But mostly, me, I would go for Texas.
Really?
Yes, go for Texas. One thing I know about Texas is that I hate cold. And Texas is more of warm than cold.
More of summer. Summer.
Although this year we saw that you experienced something differently.
In 1 week, it snowed.
1 week.
Yeah.
So still, I love house design, and I realize Texas has the best houses in design. They are good.
Yes, come to Texas. Come to Texas.
I saw like most houses have backyards, have very big space. Unlike like you see, like a state like New York, those are apartments, city houses. You don't have that space on your own. Just imagine a place where your kids can only play on street. There's no other space left. I love Texas. I love Texas.
Come to Texas. We enjoy ourselves.
I will. But mostly, it's not the town that you live. I love Houston.
Houston?
Houston, yeah.
Even Dallas is good.
Dallas, it's good, but I love Houston.
I have never been to Houston. It is 3 hours from my place.
But at least we'll be neighbors.
Yeah, we will be coming to your place next time you come to our place, like that, and we enjoy life. Let
it be in the name of Jesus.
Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Dickson, for coming. It was so nice to have you here today.
I'm happy
Thank you for
to.
the advice.
Yes.
Yes, and our audience will be with you because I'm going to give you a contact in the comment section.
Just do
They can
that.
call you
Just do that.
anytime.
I love visitors. I love making friends.
Yes. Maybe you have another questions we didn't ask in this session. You can just call Mr. Dickson and he will be glad to answer you.
I'm ready to take your calls. I'm ready to send back your messages. I'm there for you. You're very
Yes.
much welcome.
And maybe they could be asking, how much do you charge for application?
Just imagine, with all those winners, I still charge that cheaply. I charge 500 per person, and
How
if
much
you add
again?
500 Kenya shillings
Mm,
per application, and if you have a family member, you only add 100 bob on top of that. So
wow.
assume you have like 3 kids. You add only 300 on top of the initial 500.
Okay. Mm,
That's yeah, I'll have to take their photos. That's I charge 100 for that.
wow. That's
But
so
for the
affordable. That's so affordable.
500, yes.
That's so affordable, Mr. Dickson. And I
Yes.
know after this session, they are going to call you booking for appointments because you now need a diary for the appointments.
Yes. In fact, I'm making an app where they can book appointment. So I don't
Mm,
because probably they might come all at one day. I can't handle that.
yes.
So I create an arrangement on how everyone can book an appointment on a specific date.
Mm,
Yeah, because I can't handle them at once.
yeah. And because we have time, maybe the app will be ready by the time the
It's on
application
the
starts.
process. It's on the process.
Mm,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good. Your last words before we end?
Keep your faith to God, and everything will be possible.
Inawezekana. That is, in short, inawezekana, right?
It's possible. If there is a will, it's possible.
Mm.
It doesn't
You
matter
too.
how many times. It doesn't matter how many times you have tried. Like myself, I've tried 12 times. And I'm happy to try the 13th time this year. And I'm not going to give up.
Yes.
And since we'll have winners, I'm very much hopeful.
Mm.
I keep on supporting you guys until when my day comes.
Yes. Your
Probably
day
I'm
is
the
coming.
priest right now. And when my time comes, I'll be happy to.
Your day is coming soon.
Yes, I'm very much hopeful. I don't give up.
Yes.
My day is coming too.
Mm.
You see, something makes me happy when I see you prospering on the other hand in a different country. You see, it makes me feel, assume maybe probably I was not here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if you could have won. I'm not bragging, but you came to my cyber because I had opened a business there.
Yes.
And probably that was good, God's timing. And that's why when we have winner from the cyber, we celebrate. We celebrate.
Mm.
Yeah, my wife and kid, we celebrate. We
Wow.
celebrate with neighbors. And we feel as if we have won.
You have.
Yes.
When we win,
TPM,
you too win.
yes. This is a win-win game.
Yeah.
Make friends. I help new friends. And these friends, they always feel probably have played a role in their lives, and they do reward back. So to me, I'm also blessed, and I'm happy for the winners who have passed through this cyber. I'm grateful because at least we changed lives. We made an impact to the society, and we feel like we did the right thing.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow. Mr. Dickson,
Yes.
this video was a nice one. A nice one. And I can't wait for the next one. You know.
I'm really grateful. I'm waiting. I'm waiting too.
Yes.
And
Before the application starts, we are going to do this again.
Definitely will do that.
Yes, Mr. Dickson, I'm so happy that you are available today. The network was so good. It did not give us problems. God is good. We had you very well.
Yes.
It was a good one.
Thanks
it was
to
a
God.
good one. And before you go, Mr. Dickson, can you tell us why, because this question was asked by someone, why do you have to remain with a copy of my confirmation number and you give me one copy?
Yes, this is what happened. Huh?
Mm.
I've seen a scenario where most cybers, they keep a copy or they don't even give a copy.
They don't give.
For a selfish gain.
Yes.
Because when you win, they ask you for more money.
Yes.
I don't want to do that.
You can't do that. I know you.
Yes. I'm satisfied with what you are paying me. And I'm happy. I've helped people. Because even myself I've been helped. I've paid air ticket for someone who had won here. And I never felt, you see, sometimes I feel like we are placed in a position so as to help.
Yes.
We don't know the reason you are placed somewhere, but you're supposed to do with all your heart. You're supposed to do with all your mind. Do the best like there is no tomorrow. So why I keep a copy is that there's a certain year I had a winner, but I can't remember who he was. Yes, I could see he won, but I can't trace where he was from. The moment I got an idea, I used even the local chief to trace him, and he was found on the third day, like Jesus. He was found on the third day. So I decided that I'll be keeping a copy and write your phone number on the back. So the moment the results are out, I go through all the applications. And if you're the winner, I just called you. In fact, I remember, Shiko Hope, I called you the moment you
came
won.
to my shop.
I forget. I came directly to your shop.
Yeah.
And I asked you, where is your husband?
Yeah.
Do you pray in the morning? You asked me how. What is happening? What is happening? So I couldn't. I was overjoyed, and I did what your reaction would be.
Yes.
The moment I called your husband, I asked him if he is somewhere I can talk to him. I told him to sit down. Because it happens that when he was working, I didn't want him to get to follow sort kind of. So I felt like I had won myself.
Yes.
And I remember your kids, they used to tell me the moment you won, Uncle, we want to go to America. Just imagine little kids telling you that. So you had to do everything we had to do for not to fail them. And they told me that they are praying every day. Every day. So you see, I felt like this winning of the green card, it was for them, not even for you.
Sure, it's for the kids.
It was for the kids. In fact, I can say like in their school they had already told their kids, we won't be coming to this school because we are leaving to for America.
America.
Because they're excited.
Yes.
They were excited. I feel, you see, failing such kid, I think if you never went there, probably that kid will be asking, Uncle, what happened? They told us that we won green card, but they didn't
Imagine.
really come to America. I wouldn't have words to answer that.
Yeah.
It will be,
Yeah.
they had
I
expectations.
and you know what? You were with us throughout our process from application
Yes,
until application, filling the DS260, it hanged. We called Kentucky. Hey, Mr. Dickson.
let me tell you, let me say, you were opposing from the first time.
Yes, I was.
And I would take the kid's photo and feel this is not right. Let me repeat. I remember I did like we did for 3 days.
Yes.
I keep on repeating, taking them because I felt no, this is not right for this kid. And I remember still while filling the DS260, Ian application had failed
Yes.
for three days.
Yeah,
And we
it hanged. It did not go through.
why? Why? And the moment we called them, it went through.
Yes.
By the way, your husband has sleepless night by then. He was
Yeah.
telling me, and don't tell him, he was telling me, I wish she won't not me.
Yes. Because he was so busy and I was available to come to your shop anytime.
Furthermore, you see, of course, you had some savings.
Sure.
And by then, you had started consuming those savings.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
What if it failed?
Oh, God forbid.
Now that was the challenge. That was the problem. He used to have sleepless night. He would even
Yes.
come for the class to read. I would print a bulk pages.
Mm,
He used to read step by step. And if he couldn't understand anything, he would call me. This phrase is saying this and this. What do you understand about it? He would
yes.
go step by step.
Yeah.
Because you
I
see,
remember it took us like 6 weeks before we got our passports.
yes,
Then we started the filling the DS260,
yes.
which we did not do in a hurry. We did, I think, in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, yeah, I remember. Because for Ian, it took like 4 days.
Yes.
I remember you used to come with Chico here. You would do it
Yes,
at
at
night.
night we close our shop. You close your cyber, we come inside. It was
Yes.
chilly nights.
Tunatoka mahindi.
Yes. Oh, that experience, but it was all worth it.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and we thank God. I think we will have to do another session on how we went through the whole process because it is not a short one. We went
Yes. And,
every
and the
step
funny
with
thing is,
you, applying the passport until the last day you took us to the airport.
yeah, I did. I remember that.
Yes,
I did
even the
yeah,
photo that I'm going to put on the thumbnail, we took that photo in the airport. I have a
yes.
photo.
You still have them.
I have it. Why not? So, guys, the photo that is on the thumbnail, we took the last day that we were leaving Kenya, and our cyber guy had to make sure that we have gone. We have flight. Is that right?
Yes, yes. And what made me feel good is the moment you reached there, I was the first one to receive the photos that you took at the airport.
Mm,
I felt as if it's me
yes.
who was there. I felt great. Sincerely, I felt great.
It was not an easy process,
I remember that.
and you are with us in every step, and we thank God. We are going to come back again now with the whole process, how we went through it. I know you are not going to get tired because we are in this together, right?
Yes, we are. We are.
And other people are going to you are coming to you to help them on how to go about this. Let us end this video here.
Yes. It's happy talking to you, Chico Hope. And thank you for what you are doing to the people, educating them and showing them exactly the life in the USA.
Mm.
Hope, because there is hope, and God will bless you so much.
Amen. Amen. God bless you too as you prepare to help other people.
Yes.
And I know one day, one time, we are going to meet in the States.
I'm coming. Definitely, I'm coming there.
Yes, I want you to come here. And we'll be doing like face-to-face, one-on-one interviews.
I'll be the happiest man.
Yes, just watch this space.
Yes.
Okay, guys, let us end this video here. We're coming back again. Keep tuned for the next videos. Until next time, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.